Boston 7, WNAC TV. Stay tuned now for Marcus Welby, M.D. on WNAC TV, Boston 7, your RKO General Station. Channel 7, Boston. All the big movies are on Channel 7. The big movies and big stars from all the film capitals of the world. Be sure to watch the exciting film Sunday at 9 p.m. on the Sunday Night Movie, followed by the Sunday Night Movie 2 on Channel 7. All the big movies are on Channel 7. Cash McCall, Sunday on Cinema 7, with Dialing for Dollars at noon here on 7. Channel 7, Boston. Boston 7, WNAC TV.
I'm Ted O'Brien in the Boston 7 newsroom. The city faces another school boycott. Richard Nixon faces the doctors, and Mike Dukakis faces each day via the subway. The full filmed report next.
Dennis Johns with Merv Griffin tomorrow at 4 here on 7. This is the Boston 7 newsroom with Ted O'Brien, Bob Gamere, and Eddie Andelman with sports. Dr. Fred and the weather. Special reports by Jack Kelly and Paul Reese. And a commentary by John Boone. Now, here is Ted O'Brien.
Good evening. Tonight we'll have more on the subway governor-elect, the debate to put a dozen women on the Newton police force, and suburban busing. But the lead story tonight finds 3 court-appointed physicians examining former President Richard Nixon in California to determine whether he is well enough to testify in the Watergate conspiracy cover-up trial.
And so ends our broadcast day at Channel 7. Thank you for sharing it with us. This is WNAC-TV, Channel 7 in Boston. Our studios are in the RKO General Building in Boston's Government Center. And now, on behalf of the entire staff, good night and good morning. This is the Emmy Award-winning Newsroom 7 with John Henning and Mary Richardson. Bob Gamere has sports, and meteorologist Harvey Leonard the weather.
Good evening. Here's what's happening this Friday night, February 16th.
Red Sox highlights tonight at 11.
We believe Candlepin Pros is the most exciting bowling show you've ever seen. Join Don Riley and me Saturdays at 4 here on Channel 7. Hi, I'm Bill O'Connell. Join me Saturdays at 4 o'clock for exciting mixed doubles bowling on Candlepin Pros right here on Channel 7.
Give to the United Way because life is worth giving. The Red Cross blood donation centers will be open additional hours this weekend because of the serious lack of type O blood in Massachusetts. You can help save a life. call 449-0773 to find out where the nearest center is. Changing careers? Wider Opportunities for Women will present a workshop on how to transfer current job skills to new professions this Saturday, October 4th. Call 261-2060. That's the calendar. Start thinking about your drinking. This is Election 80, a special edition of Newsroom 7 with political editor Bill Selby and Brad Holbrook. Sports with John Dennis and weather with meteorologist Shane Holland. Now, here is Bill Selby.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is November 3rd, Election Eve, and
Now, Newsroom 7, the 11 o'clock update with Brad Holbrook and Lynn Vaughn, meteorologist Shane Hollett, and sports with Bob Gamir. Direct from our Newsroom 7 studios in Government Center in Boston, here is Brad Holbrook.
good evening. Tonight's top story.
Playing in this game, one is Andrew Toney, the other McHale with ice water.
This is WNAC-TV, Boston.
So that we may bring you the following special presentation, programs normally seen at this time will not be presented tonight.
The following is a Channel 7 special presentation for The Changing Family.
WNAC-TV Channel 7 RKO General Station, Boston, Massachusetts.
WNAC-TV, Channel 7 in Boston. Our studios are in the RKO General Building, Government Center in Boston, and we wish you a most pleasant day. WNAC-TV subscribes to the code of the National Association of Broadcasters, and you're invited to stay with us for a full day schedule of entertaining and informative programs. This is WNAC-TV, Channel 7, with studios located in the RKO General Building in the Government Center in Boston, Massachusetts. WNAC-TV is a member of the National Association of Broadcasters. Some of the programs telecast by WNAC-TV were pre-recorded. We now conclude telecasting for the day.
Channel 7, we're with you.
Bill Selby, Larry Sales, weather with Mark Nichols. This is News 7.
Good afternoon. Our top story.
There's a new day dawning. Our work has just begun.
Now is our chance to take a stand for you.
Bring you New England's special point of view.
Wait till you see what we've got planned for you.
Come this fall.
We're working this summer to make your 7 bright.
You don't build a shining new day overnight.
There's a new day dawning. The new 7's just begun. The new 7's just begun.
Our studios are located at 7 Bullfinch Place in Boston's Government Center. WNEV-TV is owned and operated by the New England Television Corporation. Stay tuned for a full day of entertainment and informational programming, portions of which have been pre-recorded.
This is New England's leading news team, Tom Ellis and Robin Young, with News 7.
Good evening, everybody. Topping News 7 tonight.
Barrett has had a quiet second quarter offensively, has 13 points.
Here's a place you can begin to get out what you put in, know exactly where you're at, feel good about
WNEV-TV, Channel 7, Boston, the station that received the Emmy for New England's outstanding newscast. Now, R.D. Saul, Camilla Carr, and Tom Chisholm, together bringing today's news home to you. This is the New England News.
Good afternoon. Topping the New England News this Friday.
WNEV-TV, Channel 7, Boston. WNEV-TV, Channel 7, Boston. Our studios are located at 7 Bullfinch Place in Boston's Government Center. WNEV-TV is owned and operated by WNEV-TV Incorporated. WNEV-TV is concluding today's broadcast operations, portions of which have been pre-recorded. And now, good night to all.
Today's business news, weekday mornings at 6:30 on Channel 7.
This is WNEV-TV, Channel 7. Our studios are located at 7 Bullfinch Place in Boston's Government Center. WNEV-TV is owned and operated by WNEV-TV Incorporated. WNEV-TV is concluding today's broadcast operations, portions of which have been pre-recorded. And now, good night to all.
Good morning. This is WNEV-TV Channel 7. Our studios are located at 7 Bullfinch Place in Boston's Government Center. WNEV-TV is owned and operated by WNEV-TV Incorporated. Stay tuned now for a full day of entertainment and informational programming, portions of which have been pre-recorded.
Next week on Saturday Cinema 7, a gunfighter is threatened with execution if he doesn't accept the governor's proposal to kill a notorious troublemaker. Warren Oates and Fabio Testi star in China 9, Liberty 37.
CBS, oh yes.
Good morning. This is WNEV-TV Channel 7. Our studios are located at 7 Bullfinch Place in Boston's Government Center. WNEV-TV is owned and operated by WNEV-TV Incorporated. Stay tuned now for a full day of entertainment and informational programming, portions of which have been pre-recorded. Good morning. This is WNEV-TV Channel 7. Our studios are located at 7 Bullfinch Place in Boston's Government Center. WNEV-TV is owned and operated by WNEV-TV Incorporated. Stay tuned now for a full day of entertainment and informational programming, portions of which have been pre-recorded.
Channel 7, WNEV, Boston.
Watch Lottery Live tonight only on Channel 7. Watch Megabucks live tonight only on...
Hi, I'm Scott Reese.
And I'm Liz Calloway. Join us each weekday morning at 6 for RTG.
Start your day off right. You'll have fun getting ready to go.
Channel 7, WNEV, Boston. Now, with your first evening news, Dave Wright, Diana Williams, and the Channel 7 News team. This is the New England News Live at 5.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Live at 5.
Channel 7, WNEV-TV, Boston. Now, from Boston and all around New England, this is the New England News Night Beat.
Topping Night Beat tonight, the town of Gardner searches for answers in the deaths of 3 local residents.
Northern Ireland, all this week on Channel 7's Live at 5 and Night Beat at 11.
Police probe a brutal Brockton murder, the latest at 11.
Game 6 highlights between the Bruins and Devils, plus a visit to the locker room.
Now, your first evening news from WNEV in Boston. This is News 7 New England. WNEV TV Boston. This is News 7 New England. WNEV TV Boston. This is News 7 New England.
And topping News 7 tonight.
From WHDH TV Boston, News 7 at noon.
The storm that socked the Bay State coastline is finally over.
From WHDH TV Boston, this is News 7 at 5:30. First weather, first sports, now on News 7.
Good evening, topping News 7 tonight. From WHDH TV Boston, this is News 7 at 11. Calm after the storm in Charlestown, but residents and city leaders still struggle for answers.
Channel 7, the one to watch.
Can your car be spared from spare part thieves? Watch Inside Edition.
This is a 7 News update.
Light fingers in the malls are put out of commission. Burlington police bust a shoplifting ring. Nearly $100,000 in merchandise also recaptured. Wild winds and rushing rain make the end of the holiday weekend a nightmare for folks trying to get home. A traveler's tale. An improving forecast.
That is true. The rain has ended, and so has the wind. The skies are clearing, and now we set our sights on the moon.
We'll see you right after the movie.
Rescue 911, weeknights at 5 on Channel 7.
This is a 7 News update.
A powerful storm delays flights out of Logan and backs up traffic on highways. A phone tip helps Burlington police bust a professional shoplifting ring. And Saturday's tragic car accident in Brockton claims another young life. 7 News is next.
TV Boston.
Michael Jackson's bodyguards tell all.
We knew too much.
Michael Jackson, his bodyguards speak. And was she JFK's first wife? Find out on hard copy.
Monday at 4:30 on Channel 7.
Live from WHDH TV Boston. This is 7 News at 11. Live from WHDH TV Boston.
3, stand by, on the air.
This is 7 News at 5.
Show and tell at the Simpson trial. Detective Mark Furman testifies about what he found the morning after the murder. We're live in L.A.
Live from WHDH TV Boston.
3, stand by, on the air.
This is 7 News at 11.
Remembering a high school athlete who died playing the game he loved.
Broadcasting live from Channel 7, the news station. This is 7 News, first at 4.
He's accused of killing his young neighbor as she slept in her bed. Now this Massachusetts man faces a grieving family in court.
A man
feeling, and so does Steve.
Yeah, but he might want to pursue it.
New England's news
Channel 7 in Boston.
Kim Kerrigan and John Marler bring you 7 News at 11.
A major turning point tonight in the Republican race for president.
You're
watching the news station, 7 News.
Kim Kerrigan, John Marler, Kathy Marshall, and Lester Strong. Only on the news station, 7 News. Lavenchi.
She won 2 gold medals and a
Charles.
21 guys on the team.
Gillis.
Everybody has a different story.
Dennis.
The 4-time world fighting champ.
Tune to the 7 Sports Team, only on 7 News.
This is WHDH TV, Channel 7, Boston.
7 News is New England's #1 late-night newscast.
A 12-year-old called a miracle healer. The story at 11.
NBC tonight. All new NBC Sunday.
Visitors NBC Sunday.
This is the station for aggressive news coverage. The news station, 7 News.
You're watching the news station, 7 News.
This is the station for breaking news coverage. The news station, 7 News.
You're watching the news station.
The news station.
The news station.
7 News.
7 News, committed to being the news station in New England. From WHDH TV Boston, this is 7 News at 4 on the news station.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is here. The holiday shopping season has officially arrived.
You are watching the news station. This is 7 News at 4 with Lester Strong, Kathy Marshall, and Harvey Leonard with weather. Live from WHDH TV Boston, this is 7 News at 6 on the news station.
Strong storm struck the Bay State. Heavy rains causing some flooding in some areas. Parts of Massachusetts remain under a thunderstorm watch until 7 p.m. tonight. Good evening, everyone. Harvey Leonard's been tracking these storms, which have brought a bit of hail in some spots.
We get the latest now from the 7 Weather Center.
This is 7 News with Kim Kerrigan, Randy Price, Harvey Leonard with weather, and Gene Lavenchi with sports on the news station.
A well-known Kennedy will speak at next month's Democratic National Convention.
Live from WHDH TV Boston, this is 7 News at 11 on the news station. Boston. This is 7 News at noon on the news station.
Probably woke up to a lot of rain, but now take a look at this live picture.
You are watching 7 News with Krista Del Camp and Jonathan Hall and meteorologist Pete Bouchard with weather on the news station.
Actress.
Live from Boston, this is 7 News First at 4 on the news station.
We began with breaking news out of Colorado. 2 schools there have now been approved.
You are watching 7 News with Chris May and Francis Rivera and Chief Meteorologist Pete Bouchard with weather on the news station.
And time to check news.
From Boston, this is 7 News at 6 on the news station.
And 7 News at 6 begins with a weather alert. Good evening. Some strong weather moving through Worcester County right now. It is heading east.
You are watching 7 News with Randy Price and Katerina Bandini, Chief Meteorologist Todd Gross with weather, and Joe Amorosino with sports on the news station. Live from Boston. This is 7 News at noon on the news station. This is 7 News Today in New England.
7 News at 10 on CW56 starts now.
Live from the news station, this is 7 News at 10.
Now on CW56, this is 7 News at 10. This is 7 News at 10.
A blizzard warning in effect for parts of the region.
Breaking news here tonight at 10. A huge fire erupts at a popular Fox.
This is 7 News at noon.
Welcome to 7 News at noon. New details emerging.
This is 7 News at 4.
First at 4 today, a North Attleboro swim coach facing criminal charges for possession of child pornography. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Federal officials say they tracked down the coach online. A man hit and killed on 495 in Westburg. Police say he pulled over his car to the side of the highway, and when he got out, he was hit by a tractor trailer.
This is 7 News at 5.
We begin at 5 with a 7 News weather alert.
This is 7 News at 5:30.
And we begin with breaking news at 5:30. 2 more deaths here in Boston have been linked to the H1N1 virus.
It's another hot one here in Boston. Families from across town seeking relief in the fountain at the Frog Pond. Boston Common was just one of the hot spots for people trying to stay cool today.
Oh,
Massachusetts is going.
This is 7 News at 11.
And we begin at 11 with breaking news. Wind and rain.
We have developing news here this morning. Health scare at MGH.
This is 7 News Today in New England.
Well, good morning, everybody. We're so glad you could join us on this Thursday morning. I love Thursdays. I'm Kana Whitworth.
And I'm Krista Delkim.
This is 7 News.
Tracking breaking news here this noontime. Just moments ago, prosecutors here in Boston announcing the indictment of former Patriot Aaron Hernandez.
On 7 News at 4.
A big day of breaking news. More murder charges.
This is 7 News at 4.
We begin at 4 with breaking news. Aaron Hernandez now facing 2 new counts of first-degree murder.
Breaking news. Aaron Hernandez charged with murder again.
7 News at 5 starts now.
And we continue to follow breaking news at 5. Breaking news in the Aaron Hernandez case.
7 News at 5:30 starts now.
Breaking news unfolding in the Aaron Hernandez case. The former New England Patriots tight end who is in custody on 1 murder charge.
Breaking news in the case against Aaron Hernandez. 7 News at 6 starts now.
We begin with breaking news in the Aaron Hernandez case. The former Patriots star indicted today on 2 charges of first-degree murder.
Developing tonight, the West Coast is on burn notice.
7 News at 11 starts now.
First.
Now at 6, local leaders demanding action after the Merrimack Valley gas disaster.
This is 7 News Today in New England.
Good morning, everybody. It is 6 o'clock on a soggy Tuesday. What's new, right?
Now at 5, a tragic crash.
7 News at 5 starts now.
First at 5, a teenager facing troubling charges in connection to that crash.
Now at 6, inspections underway. 7 News at 6 starts now.
First at 6, a developing story.
Now at 6:30, breaking news.
7 News at 6:30 starts now.
And breaking news first here at 6:30, police rushing to a courthouse in Boston to help an EMT that was stabbed.
Right now at 9, a Boston EMT stabbed in the back of an ambulance.
7 News at 9 starts now.
Tonight at 9, an EMT stabbed.
Now at 10, ambushed in an ambulance.
7 News at 10 starts now.
Tonight at 10, transport trouble in Boston.
Now at 10, the Patriots part way.
7 News at 10 starts now.
We start at 10 with breaking news in Nashua, New Hampshire.
Now at 10, trouble on the track.
7 News at 10 starts now.